Delta's Top Gun, Clayton Sansbury, and Overland Park's Morris Duffy.
You know, Morris is new to the game. He is the junior member of the Overland Park team. This is only his third time that he has raced this year. He has a personal record of 143, which is pretty incredible. He's the first up at the top of the tower.
Action is starting to heat up. And as it does, first up, we've got Ottawa and Shane Ireland, and he'll be facing Brett Campman from Overland Park.
Well, Shane Ireland is a venerable competitor in the Combat Challenge. He's 38 years old. He's got 9 years of on-the-job experience, and his personal record is a 136. You recall earlier, both these guys were talking about going sub-90. Brett has a personal record of 148.
With the rope as they come up.
Yeah, that's opening up the distance there.
Shane pulls slightly ahead. And, you know, we've been talking throughout the entire show and each race how focus is so important. Shane really needs to get under 90 seconds if Ottawa's going to repeat.
Well, and that's pretty much the case for whoever it is.
Doug Hall from Overland Park and Pat Titley from Ottawa.
Yeah, Doug is 12 years on the job, and his personal record's a 144. We saw Pat Titley earlier, and he's another one of the staunch members of the Ottawa team that can take this thing home.
And you mentioned what the personal best time was, but again, to win this, they need a third man to be better than the 90-second mark, and if that's better than the personal best, you've really got to bet. Now we go, getting ready to start, Philip Miller for Ottawa and Pat Scheibler for Overland Park.
Well, you know, this is what these guys were saying earlier. They were looking for a time of 4:30, and I think rightfully they've pretty well pegged where they got to be to take the whole thing.
Miller on the red course.
You know, Phil is 6 years with the Ottawa Fire Department. He's got a PR of 144.
Oh, there's a little fumble with the rope. That's going to put Scheibler about a second behind.
Yeah. Miller down the tower. Starting to look like he could close this up a little bit. But Scheibler here is looking like he's got a lot left.
Scheibler, very nice.
Yeah, he's picking it up now.
Boy, that little stumble, that little brief moment where the rope slipped at the top of the tower still seems to be the difference between Scheibler and Miller, and Pat really doing a nice job staying smooth. But can they get the times to help their team? It's that total time that counts for the team competition.
Well, Pat, you know, coming into this had a PR of 133. And
very quick here.
Looks like he's going to smash that if he can stay on this pace and not fall down.
Here comes Pat Scheibler.
Yeah, he's definitely got the
He's going to break it if he keeps his footing.
Look at this. Look at this.
How about that? 1:25.41, third fastest time of the day, and he's with Jack O'Connor. Let's listen in.
You got one more guy to go? Yes, Bobby Russell. And he's, I really see him on this course as fast as it is, going sub 120.
Hold on to your seats. Here it is, the time we've been telling you about. Bobby Russell against Sterling McNeil. Sterling, king of the jungle last year. Both have multiple sub 90-second times. Anything could happen in this race.
Boy, did you see him come out of the blocks? That was amazing. I mean, he was fully a half a set of stairs ahead of Sterling right at the sound of the gun.
And when you watch these guys, you don't see, there's a little bit of a stumble there. But look at that. That rope, that hose goes up almost as if it's on a winch.
You know, and I can't say this enough, but they make this look so easy. When you get that donut roll hanging there with the rope, you're looking at 50 pounds, Bob, and they pull this thing up like it's a toy.
Look at a split time off the tower in 33 seconds. That's a world record pace.
Yeah.
And look how quickly off the Kaiser.
Yeah, you know, it's just the only thing that's going to stop him right now would be a fall. And we have no carpet gremlins out there, Bob. This is as flat a course as we've seen recently. I mean, the only one that would be flatter was the one we did in Kissimmee, and that was on concrete.
101 to the dummy. 101 to the dummy. Can he go the final 100 feet with no mistakes?
Look at this. Look at this, Bob. This is flat-out perfection.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first sub 80-second run. Is he going to do it? Yes, unbelievable. Unbelievable, a new world record by over 5 seconds.
Bobby, 119.
Feels great. Great.
How fast can you go?
I don't know anymore. Just depends on the course, situation, and this awesome crowd that pushes you. It's wonderful.